When most people think about buying a Lexus, they imagine quiet cabins, silky smooth rides, and a luxury experience that just feels like it's built to last. And they'd be right. But what if I told you there are certain Lexus models that go far beyond lasting a long time? I'm talking about cars that seem almost immune to the usual wear and tear. Cars that keep running strong even when the warranty is long gone. Today, in part 2 of our series, we're looking at 5 more Lexus cars that last forever. 2010 Lexus HS 250H. When the Lexus HS 250H hit the market, it didn't exactly set sales records. In fact, a lot of people overlooked it completely. But here's the thing, that's actually one of its biggest strengths in 2025. Because while everyone else was chasing flashier sedans, the HS 250H quietly built a reputation for being one of the most dependable hybrid luxury cars ever made. Under the hood, it shares its core hybrid system with the legendary Toyota Prius, which means it inherits Toyota's bulletproof hybrid technology, the same tech known for crossing the 300,000-mile mark with minimal issues. The 2.4-liter 2AZF-XE inline-4 is paired with an electric motor for a combined 187 horsepower, and while that's not going to win drag races, it delivers a smooth, consistent driving experience with fuel economy that still embarrasses most gas-only sedans. Owners rave about how little it costs to maintain. Oil changes, brake pads, the occasional hybrid battery service, that's about it. And speaking of the battery, many HS 250H owners are still running on their original pack, even after well over 200,000 miles. Inside, the car is peak early 2010 Lexus. Soft leather, high-quality plastics, excellent sound insulation, and features like dual-zone climate control and an available Mark Levinson sound system. Even after 15 years, most of these interiors look practically new if they've been cared for. What makes the HS 250H so forever lasting is the fact that it's overbuilt for its segment. Lexus intended it to be the brand's eco-luxury flagship at the time, and they gave it engineering attention that far exceeded its sales numbers. The result? A car you can buy today for a fraction of its original price, drive for years without major repairs, and still sell later without losing much money. In a world where luxury hybrids can cost a fortune to fix, the HS 250H stands out as the affordable, dependable, and quietly brilliant choice. And that's why it's earned its place on our list. 2. 2015 Lexus RCF. If the HS 250H was our quietly dependable eco-luxury pick, the 2015 Lexus RCF is the polar opposite, loud, aggressive, and built to thrill. But don't let the sleek coupe body and performance reputation fool you. This car is still a Lexus at its core, which means it's built with the same forever car engineering philosophy as their most reliable sedans and SUVs. The RCF's heart is the legendary 5.0-liter 2 URG SEV8, a naturally aspirated masterpiece that produces 467 horsepower and 389 pound-feet of torque. In an era where most performance cars rely on turbos for speed, this engine stays pure, delivering instant throttle response, an intoxicating exhaust note, and a mechanical simplicity that helps it last. It's an evolution of the same V8 found in the Lexus ISF, a car already known to hit 300,000 miles with proper care. What sets the RCF apart from other performance cars is that it's designed to be driven hard and live a long life. The cooling system is robust. The transmission, an 8-speed automatic, is tuned for both performance and longevity. And the build quality is exactly what you'd expect from Lexus. In other words, it's not a car you have to baby to keep it alive. Owners who daily drive their RCFs often report zero major mechanical issues after years of use. Suspension components are strong, electronics rarely fail, and the interior materials resist wear far better than in competing German performance cars. While rivals like the BMW M4 or Mercedes-AMG C63 might be faster around a track, they're also more prone to expensive breakdowns as they age. The RCF, by contrast, just keeps showing up, ready to run. And even though it's a high-performance coupe, it's surprisingly comfortable for long drives. The seats are supportive without being harsh, the cabin is quiet when you want it to be, and Lexus's attention to insulation means you can cruise at highway speeds without feeling like you're in a race car. In 2025, the RCF has a cult following. It's a rare combination of reliability, performance, and everyday usability. This is the kind of car that someone can buy at 50,000 miles, drive past 200,000 without major headaches, and still feel like they're in something special every single day. If you want a car that can deliver track day thrills and last decades without needing a warranty, the 2015 Lexus RCF is a legend in the making. 3-2008 Lexus LS 460. When you think of a Lexus that could outlast the warranty by a decade or more, the 2008 Lexus LS 460 should be near the top of the list. This is the fourth generation of Lexus's flagship sedan. And while it introduced a lot of new technology at the time, it never lost the bulletproof engineering DNA that made the LS series famous. Under the hood is the 4.6-liter 1 URFSE V8, delivering 380 horsepower and 367 pound-feet of torque. This was Lexus's first production V8 to feature both direct and port fuel injection, a setup designed for both efficiency and power. It's paired with the world's first 8-speed automatic transmission in a production car, which might sound like a complexity risk. But Lexus made sure it was engineered to handle hundreds of thousands of miles without trouble. Driving the LS 460 is like riding on a cloud. The suspension soaks up imperfections effortlessly. The cabin is whisper quiet, and every control feels like it's carved from a single block of precision. This is a car that was built to be the ultimate luxury sedan in 2008, and because Lexus tends to overbuild everything, it remains solid and refined even in 2025. Now, here's where the forever car reputation really comes in. Owners who maintain these properly, meaning regular oil changes, transmission fluid flushes, and suspension checks, regularly report 300,000 miles or more with no major mechanical failures. The engine is incredibly tolerant of age, the transmission is durable when serviced, and the electronics are far more reliable than in rival German flagships from the same era. Inside, the 2008 LS 460 still feels timeless. The leather upholstery ages gracefully, the wood trim holds its shine, and features like heated and cooled seats, a premium Mark Levinson sound system, and adaptive cruise control keep it feeling modern. Even the climate control vents open and close with a soft, engineered precision that makes you smile every time. Perhaps the most impressive part? You can buy one today for a fraction of its original $60,000 plus price tag, often under $15,000. And still enjoy a car that rivals new luxury sedans in comfort and presence. In a world where flagship sedans often become financial nightmares after the warranty ends, the LS 460 is the exception. It's proof that you can own a high-tech, high-comfort luxury car and not live in fear of catastrophic repair bills. This is the Lexus flagship that can still be your daily driver in 2035.